This is them. They're 4 days old.
It's been 2 weeks since I brought home neonatal foster kittens, and here are some things I've learned. First, I finally learned about what happened to the baby Rapplings' mom. Are you done snuggling? Do you want to go walk around? Look at you getting so independent. Anyway, I learned that the baby Rapplings' mom was a feral cat. Somebody found her and the 3 babies and brought all of them to Tuscaloosa Metro Animal Shelter. I think Willow wants another bite of food, but anyway, they all 4 of them, the mama and the 4 kittens, ended up at Metro. The mom had a prolapsed uterus and she was not making any milk for them at all, and she was very, very feral. And the staff there said that she was very stressed. She was not handleable at all, and they made the decision to go ahead and spay her and release her, which is also known as TNR, which happens a lot with feral cats. After a certain point, if a cat is feral, it's not always possible to socialize them, but since she was not producing any milk for them, the staff at Metro kept them there. Baguette heard that we were giving out seconds, so let me give him some. Okay, everybody's had seconds. Now they're getting so sleepy. I also learned that they were the only 3 kittens in their litter. I think I misspoke a second ago, but they were the only 3 kittens in their litter, and they're all doing really well. Kittens, it's pretty common for not all the kittens in a litter to make it, so the fact that they're all doing pretty well is pretty awesome. They are doing well. I sound like I've smoked a pack a day for the last 30 years, even though I'm only 25, but they're doing well. They will be able to start interacting with the coop kitties after they all have negative combo tests, and they should be old enough to be combo tested by the time their next appointment rolls around, which is in about 2 weeks. At that point, they will be 1 month old. Pause. Just look at them. Oh my gosh. Look at you standing. Oh. Our coop kitty community, these kittens are fosters number 14, 15, and 16. But I have never done neonates before, and I can tell you the experience is quite different. I'm not a mom, but I can tell you the level of intensive care that these kittens need. Eating every 2 to 3 hours, including through the night, making sure they stay warm, making sure they go to the bathroom, making sure they stay clean. Caring for these kittens has altered my brain chemistry. I've been obsessed with all the foster groups that we've had, but the level of obsession I have with them is different. Neonates are just so fragile and anything can happen to them at any time. So especially for the first few days that they were here, I pretty much just stared at them. Pretty much just making sure everyone was still breathing. I want to be away from them. I don't like being away from them, even if it's across the house, but they just rely on me so heavily for everything that I feel like I need to be with them all the time. That's a feeling I have not experienced before, and it just surprised me a little. I've also been surprised at how fast we are going through things. Look at how tiny they are. We've already gone through 1 whole can of kitten formula. So as a foster, the shelter would provide me with everything that I need. Some of y'all have been sending us formula and bottles and blankets, which is so wonderful, and that does take a little bit of the load off of the shelter. Thank you so much. Another thing that we've been going through a lot of, I'm going to try not to wake them up, are these wipes. These are pet wipes, and I use them to clean their mouths after they eat because they all get milk mustaches. I use them to help them go to the bathroom. At this rate, we are going through a pack of those wipes a week, which again is absurd because look at how small they are. That's the other thing. To me, they seem huge. That's because when they came to me, Willow was 3 ounces, Boston was 3.5 ounces, and Baguette was 3.6 ounces. As of yesterday, Willow is 6.7 ounces, Boston is 9.2 ounces, and Baguette is 10.1 ounces. Baguette is going to be an absolute unit of a cat. He's growing so much faster than his siblings, and Willow is probably going to be a very petite little lady. Also, I think Boston is probably going to be long-haired. I don't know about Willow and Baguette, but I definitely think he will be long-haired. But they're all thriving, and they'll be with me for at least another 4 weeks, maybe a little bit more, but we still have quite a ways to go until they're off the bottle, probably at least another 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, hey, Boston. Oh, my goodness. I cannot get over them.